First at 6, Republican Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance made a return to West Michigan today.
This time talking inflation and the economy with plenty of criticism of Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris. Political reporter Rick Albin attended the remarks, and he joins us with the details. Rick.
Well, Sue and Brian, the Ohio senator is no stranger to West Michigan, making his fourth visit to this side of the state since the Republican convention. Democrats and Republicans alike have been flooding the state with candidates and surrogates, and here's why. The current Real Clear Politics average of polls shows this race is tight, very tight. The average nationally rose to 2 percentage points today for Vice President Kamala Harris over former President Donald Trump. That's up from 1.7%. In Michigan, it's 0.7 of a point lead for Harris over Trump. Both parties know that those swing or battleground states are where this election will be won, and since Michigan is one of those states, they'll be here a lot. With a packed house in attendance, Vance admonished people in the room to encourage friends and family to vote. And in response to a question, he said he believes that his opponent's policies would be bad for the economy and bad for Michiganders.
Kamala Harris has said explicitly that she wants to raise your taxes because she wants to let the Trump tax cuts expire, and we know that the people who benefited the most from those tax cuts were working and middle-class Michiganders, people in this room. So Kamala Harris is actually promising a massive tax increase. I talk to the president about this all the time. It's funny, normally politicians, even if they don't mean it, they'll go around and Kamala Harris will say, well, I'm going to cut your taxes. Well, she's actually saying we're going to let the Donald Trump tax cuts expire. She's explicitly running on a promise to raise taxes. It's the dumbest political move, but it will tank this economy and will make life even more unaffordable for Michiganders. It's a disaster.
When you look at the states generally considered toss-ups, right now Trump has a lead in 4, and in all but one state that lead is less than 1 percentage point. For Harris, her lead is from 0.7 to 1.2% in 2 states. So this race is tight, and time is running out. So the intensity of the turnout the vote efforts by both camps is going to be ramping up, and that means it's going to be ramping up right here in Michigan, to be sure. Brian?